Shell has just confirmed what many of us have been thinking. In fact, we all knew this was coming. Shell just didn't for some reason. Hydrogen is dead. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. I'll be actually driving my electric car a couple of thousand kilometers. It's an XPeng G6 over the next week. Looking forward to it. My boys are pretty excited. It just arrived here today. Now, this is not the version, not the one that I bought. This is a test vehicle. The actual car, so don't worry, the actual cars are coming, I believe, in about 4 to 6 weeks. They're on a ship right now, coming over from China. Now, they're electric. That ship, I don't know what that's powered by, probably diesel, but hopefully in the future it'll be powered by electrification. It might be powered by hydrogen, that's possible. But when it comes to cars, the hydrogen ship has sailed. Their sales have gone down significantly. Now, Shell actually closed all of its hydrogen stations in California. It had, I believe, 5 or 6 of them. All of those have been closed down. Shell's station network is reduced to just 1 for light vehicles. So apparently the only station intended for light vehicles that is still operational is located in Torrance, a suburb of Los Angeles. Shell has announced that it is exploring the possibility of closing this site as well. Apparently it will likely close on 14th of February next year. So what's that mean by light vehicles? Well, apparently a light vehicle is a car that uses hydrogen as a power source to move. These vehicles are equipped with a fuel cell that converts hydrogen into electricity, which powers an electric motor to propel the vehicle. Now, honestly, one of the reasons why this doesn't make sense is because it's quite inefficient. The basic process is hydrogen is stored in the vehicle's tank. It mixes with oxygen in the fuel cell, generating electricity and water as a byproduct. Unlike conventional vehicles that burn fossil fuels, hydrogen vehicles only emit water vapor, making them a so-called zero-emission option. But obviously, in the creation of hydrogen, about 94% of hydrogen worldwide is created by essentially burning gas, to simplify things. So hydrogen is not really all that clean. Anyhow, Shell has announced it has changed its hydrogen strategy. Clearly, it doesn't believe hydrogen is going to be a thing anymore. And the reason I say that is because Shell actually was going to construct 48 hydrogen stations. All of these were planned. At the time, the company had already temporarily closed 5 of its stations, though, warning customers that a reopening date could not be guaranteed. So Shell did this in a way where it was a bit sneaky. They said, we closed them down for repairs, but we may not reopen them. The truth was they were never planning to reopen them. So now the oil company has made the decision to permanently close its network of hydrogen stations for hydrogen vehicles at the beginning. Actually, they did that this year. Now, they've also cancelled their other 48 planned hydrogen stations. Interestingly, Shell have done the same thing in the UK. Shell actually closed 3 of its hydrogen stations in the UK, signaling a similar shift away from hydrogen. Now, a lot of people still believe that hydrogen powered trucks will become a big thing. Large semis, Class 8 semis, they believe that is superior to electric trucks. But now that we know, vehicles like the new Volvo semi that can do 500 miles on a single charge, the Tesla semi that can do a similar number. And in fact, there's a Tesla semi that's actually done more than 250,000 miles in 18 months. I kid you not. That's 500 miles every single day of the year every single day for 18 months. So electric semis, they're starting to really take off. And I believe that companies like Shell are starting to rethink their plans. Now, Shell actually had a deal with Toyota that they would actually build a hydrogen refueling network here in Australia. Toyota would convince all their loyal brand fans, some of them are some of the dumbest people in history. And, I believe they would have been convinced. So we've fortunately, I believe Shell have saved them from themselves. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're a Toyota fan, I'm not saying you're all idiots, but many of you are. Anyhow, Shell have apparently pulled out of that deal with Toyota as well. So this is good news. Good news because the truth is hydrogen, it's inefficient, right? Creating hydrogen it costs you electricity, right? It's not a 1-for-1 round trip process. You're burning up a lot of energy. It's a storage mechanism, but the efficiency is about 50%. So hydrogen cars are about half as efficient as an EV. And Really, do we all want to be beholden to oil companies anymore? I mean, what is the reasoning for the logic behind thinking, yeah, great, let's go and pay more money for hydrogen as a replacement for petrol and diesel, when the alternative is so incredibly awesome? We can create our own electricity. I mean, guys, I'm generating enough power to charge 2 electric cars every single day. I kid you not. I can show you the numbers. Today, I actually created 125 kilowatts of energy from my solar panels. That's literally enough to charge 2 electric cars fully from 0 to 100%. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be doing that, but the point is you have the power to do that. You don't have to be beholden to big oil. And electric cars are just amazing. Batteries, by the way. I just did a video an hour ago. Batteries, now they're saying, analysts and experts are saying, that on average, a battery pack will have more than 80% of its original capacity after 12 years of ownership, and that batteries will almost always outlive the life of the car. Now, I've been making these claims for a while now, but they were claims, really, to be fair. Now analysts are saying, based on data, this is actually true. So while hydrogen is failing, at least we have a solution: electric cars. Thanks for watching.